What's up, everybody? It's your boy Meme here. So, desktop video. The reason why I'm doing this is because I think I've settled into my Linux thing, and I've been using Linux for about 6 months now, and I'd just like to show some things that I've been doing. I never use a start menu. I would use something like i3, but I'm so used to this sort of Windows vibe. So I just stuck with a desktop-based desktop environment. The clock up here is a big thing I had to change. The normal KDE clock, I don't know if you know about it, but everything's pretty normal size like this, but then all of a sudden, massive text almost takes up all of the taskbar height, and it's like 1:14 p.m. and it's really big as opposed to everything else. So I made it a bit smaller, made it sort of stack with the date. Looks really nice now. Nothing's really changed with this, but here's a recommendation. A lot of people, when they're showing off their uptime or something, they use something like neofetch, which is oh, I never use Pac-Man. Which is pretty popular because it shows. Here, let me show you guys. It shows this, and it's like, ooh, look at all this stuff, you know. But is there anything important that it shows? No, we're fine. Oh, whoops! I just closed the terminal. I should have done Control L. Whoops, my bad. But the better thing to do is to go for youfetch. I think it's also on the, I think it's also on here. No, it isn't. It's on the AUR. So if you were to do yay-s youfetch, it would, yep, it worked out. But yeah, it's on the AUR. Check it out. It's nice. Some of its stuff is how it brings the uptime into weeks, or I'm guessing months and years, depending on if it goes that far. And it's less configurable than neofetch, but it just looks nicer default, in my opinion. Also, something that a lot of people do, which I'm not the biggest fan of, is they have their background transparency of their terminal up. Sometimes they don't even have the background blurred. Here you go. They have it like this, sorta, and you can see, sorry, and you can see through it. I'm personally not the biggest fan of this. I don't like to see through my terminal. I like to know what's on my terminal, and that's it. I just sort of like the vibe of that, I guess. But if you were to turn up, by the way, I am using, I didn't do this here. I'm using this Luke Smith thing. If you don't know who Luke Smith is, he makes some great content. You guys should check him out. So I used to originally have a sort of blurred background at like 16%-ish, so you can sort of see what was going on. But I ended up not really liking this because, again, it sort of distracted from everything. I don't want to change my wallpaper right now, but my old wallpaper used to be the default Arc mountain wallpaper. You may have seen it. That comes with KDE Plasma. And let's say I had my, whoops, oh, that's a person. I had my background transparency, like, not all the way up, but like 70%. And as you may know, white on white, very hard to read. It's a very bright wallpaper, so I ended up changing it to this image. By the way, for those of you who, I think they must, yeah, this is the video I'm watching. For those of you who don't know, spacetelescope.org, very cool. It's stuff from the Hubble Space Telescope, and they have some really high quality images. For example, it might be on here. I think the photo I'm about to show you is like 400 gigapixels or something dumb like that. It's such a big image. It looks like a normal image, you know, but if you zoom in, you realize like how this is gonna look terrible on video. You'll realize how big this image actually is. Like, keep that eye on that dot my mouse was on. Like, it's just so crazy, you know? Yeah. Cave Autumn. Let me show you folks this. So, I tried to use the sweet theme. Let me show you folks this. Here we go. Yeah, sweet. I forgot how I did this. I think I went into settings. Global theme. Plasma style. Sweet. Correct? Close, but no cigar. I'm not 100% sure how I did this. Oh, it was window decorations. So I went for sweet, dark, transparent. And as you can tell in maybe sweet, dark. Oh god, this is just going terribly, isn't it? Uh-oh. I'm sorry for those of you who don't want to watch this video. I completely understand. Here we go. This is better. So I changed this and I changed it to sweet, dark, transparent. And it should look pretty similar now. Well, anyway, I realized, apply, yeah. I realized, why isn't this bit up here changing? Okay, well, it's a thing called window decorations. This bit up here with the close and the maximize and the minimize. It had a... See how all those 3 different side colors there, like here, all match up like perfectly flush vertically? That didn't happen. The window decoration was just 1 pixel off with the sweet theme, and that seemed to be the same with every single Cave Autumn theme. I don't know if I'm just unlucky or if there's a setting I need to change in Cave Autumn. And while I do prefer the Cave Autumn theme over Breeze Dark, it doesn't seem to be working correctly. I'm gonna change my settings back. I swear Linux is good, guys. I'm not given too good of an example here, but I've had great experiences with it, except like just now. Yeah, see, everything's back to normal. Yeah. I've recorded for 8 minutes. Wow. The reason why my video cut out yesterday. Here, there you go. The reason why my video cut out yesterday is because turns out I had recorded. Usually I record my videos and then I compress them all and move them into this camera compressed folder. I can actually show you it right now. Okay, so here's the camera folder. It's empty because I just emptied it like a few minutes before this video started. But here's this camera compressed folder, which shows all the compressed videos from my camera.
Why, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Leo the P.O. show.
I don't actually know what's playing.
The Leo the P.O. That sounded weird, but I guess it's right. Why, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Leo the P.O. show.
Let's just... I'm gonna undo that. Yeah. So I basically moved them all into this camera compressed folder, and I had the biggest backup of all time in here. I had 57 videos in here, and I realized, hey, my camera's out of storage, and I realized that when I was 6 minutes into recording the video, it was supposed to be a 20-minute video, and I had been recording for 20 minutes, but since I ran out of storage on my camera, it stopped recording. So I was like, well, I might as well upload it because I'm really lazy, you know, and that's what I did. So, fresh start, formatted camera, All the formatted stuff is in here, compressed, all nice and dandy. Yeah. You know, I started from 165 onward. The uncompressed version of all, like, 57 or whatever of these videos was 14 gigs. The compressed version is 627 megabytes. So it decreased the size by like a gazillion percent while losing like almost no quality. I also do the same thing for my recordings. You might be able to see the recording right now. Yep, look at that. Look at that increasing in file size. That's actually the video I'm recording currently. That's meta, folks. All right. See ya, dude. I'm done recording now.